sandals.
You're wearing sandals. What colour are these sandals?
Brown leather.
Brown leather. And as you're looking at the ground around those sandals there, you'll know whether you're inside or outside.
I'm outside.
You're outside. Is it day or is it night?
Day.
It's daytime. And now what I want you to do, I want you to observe what you're wearing, and you can see yourself from different angles. So you'll be able to describe to me what you're wearing.
Wearing like a cream linen dress.
Cream linen dress. So you're female.
Yeah.
And in a moment I'm going to tap you on the forehead, and when I do, you'll see some numbers in your mind, and that'll be your age. So 3, 2, 1. How old are you?
30.
You're 30 years old. And if you're 30 years old, you'll know your name. What do people call you in that life?
Anna.
Anna. So Anna, you're outside. I want you to glance around your landscape outside, and if you knew, describe to me, what does it look like?
Looks like a little small holding.
A small holding. And what do you do there?
Look after animals.
You look after animals. Do you live alone there?
No.
So who lives with you there in this small holding?
A daughter and a son.
A daughter and a son. And this small holding, I want you to focus on the country and tell me, what country is it that you're in?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to tap you on the forehead, and when I do, you'll see some numbers, and that'll be the year that you lived in that small holding. So when you're ready, 3, 2, 1. What year is it?
1800s.
1800s. So tell me, Anna, do you not have a husband in that life?
No.
What happened to him?
Died.
He died? I want you to see that scene unfold before you. How did he die? Was he ill or was he injured?
He was ill.
He was ill. I want you to connect with your husband there, and I want you to see him in front of you. And describe him to me. Is he tall or is he short?
Tall.
He's tall. What was his name?
Fred.
Fred. What colour hair does he have?
Blonde.
He has blonde hair. And how about his eyes?
Blue.
Blue?
Blue.
Blue. And I want you to connect with his eyes there, because, Anna, the eyes are the windows to the soul, and when you connect, spiritually connect through the eyes, you'll be able to see the soul of that person there. I want you to look at Fred now and make that telepathic connection with him. Go right through his eyes into his soul and tell me, does he remind you of anybody in this life? It'll be your first impression.
No.
No. So, you say you have a daughter. How old is she?
8.
She's 8. What's her name?
Sarah.
Sarah. And when you look at Sarah, how do you feel towards her? What's your emotion?
I love her.
Yeah. And as you connect with Sarah and you see those beautiful eyes and connect with her soul, Does she remind you of anybody today?
Yeah,
Who is that?
my son.
Your son? And your son in that life, how old was he?
10.
10? What's his name?
I don't know.
I want you to connect with him, feel his energy, and tell me emotionally, how do you feel towards your son there? Is it a strong connection?
No.
It's not strong? So as you look at your child there now, describe him to me. Is he tall? Is he short?
Short.
He's short. And what's his emotion? How does he feel most of the time?
Flat.
Flat. And you'll have a knowing as to why he feels that way. What happened to make him feel flat?
I don't know.
I want you to connect with him now. Look at his eyes, connect with his energy. And as you focus your attention on the soul that he is, does he remind you of anybody today?
No.
No. Very good. And this farm that you're on, this small holding, what kind of animals do you have?
Pigs.
You have pigs?
Chickens.
Pigs and chickens. And how do you cope, Anna, now that you're on your own on this farm?
Okay.
You're okay? Well, now we've got all the information of that scene, Anna. I want us to travel forwards in that life to another significant time when something is happening. Do you? So let's just close that scene now and feel yourself drifting, floating forward through time and space to another significant time. 3, 2, 1. Be there now. How old are you now, Anna?
45.
You're 45. Are you still at the small holding?
No.
Whereabouts are you now?
In a village.
You're in a village. So have you moved to this village?
No, I'm just walking in it.
And as you're walking in this village, tell me, are you going to the village or coming from the village?
To the village.
To the village. And what's the reason that you're going to the village, Anna?
To shop.
To shop. And are you going alone or are your son and daughter with you?
No, alone.
You're alone. And I want you to see yourself on that scene now as you walk around this village. What is the name of this village?
I don't know.
You don't know what country it is?
No. Maybe England.
England. That'll be the first thing. Very good. So what kind of things do you shop for there, Anna?
Bread.
Bread. And do you visit people there in the village?
No.
No? So follow the scene and tell me what happens when you get your bread. Do you stay in the village or do you go home?
I walk around the village and then go home.
So why did you bring me to that scene to see you in the village? Have you no friends in the village?
No. I feel like at some point I'm crying in the village, but I don't know why.
Well, I want you to connect with your emotions now. I want you to feel the emotions of Anna there, walking in the village there, crying. Connect with their emotions and tell me what's happening to her. Uh-huh. What is it that's making her scared there?
People.
Mm-hmm. These people, why is she scared of the people?
Because they're going to hurt her.
Uh-huh. They're going to hurt her. What's the reason for that then, Anna? What is it?
They think she's a witch.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So see that scene unfold and tell me, do you just walk out the village or does something else happen?
I'm drowned.
You're drowned? How did that happen? Who drowned you?
The villagers.
Uh-huh. Was there one particular person that got you and drowned you?
Some men.
Some men? And that is because they thought that you were a witch?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. So are your children still at the farm?
No.
What happened to your children?
Daughter got married.
Yeah?
I don't know about my son.
Uh-huh. Do you feel that you passed over or do you feel that you went on for a different life in another village?
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. So you were on your own at 45 years old walking around this village
Yeah.
and they grabbed you and drowned you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, now that you've passed over, I want you to take a deep breath and I want you to lift your soul out of that body. And I want you to be about 6 foot above the body so that we can see that scene in front of you now, totally detached from any pain, fear or emotion. And so we can evaluate that life. What was the contract that you made to have that life? What was your contract?
To look after people.
Uh-huh. And do you feel that you did a good job?
No.
Uh-huh. So what would you do differently?
Carry on looking after people and not be killed.
And not be killed? Well, it wasn't your fault that you were killed, was it? It was other people's insecurities. Yeah. So as you're looking around there now, is there anyone in particular in that crowd that you know?
My mum.
Your mum? Mm-hmm. I want you to focus now. Now that you're in that soul state, you can telepathically communicate with your mother. Yeah. What message does she give you?
Hatred.
Uh-huh. Hatred. Have you always had that feeling from your mother in that life?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Describe your mother to me. Is she tall? Is she short?
She's tall.
She's tall. Uh-huh. And what's her personality like?
Mean.
She's mean. Mm-hmm. As you connect with her soul and look into her eyes, does she remind you of anybody today?
My mum.
She's your mum today. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And so your mum didn't come to your rescue in that life?
No.
No. Tell me, do you have a father in that life?
No.
No. What happened to your father?
I don't know.
Uh-huh. So you focused on your mum there and you got that feeling of hatred from her. Do you know the reason why she has that feeling towards you? Is it something that you've done or is it just her personality?
She's jealous.
She's jealous. What is she jealous of?
Gifts.
She's jealous of your gifts. And tell me, does she bring that jealousy forward today in this life?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now that you've ended that life, Anna, I want you to look around your scene there. Just look around your landscape, because it's normal at this time that someone or something collects you to take you back to spirit. Well, you may even know the way yourself. So as I continue to talk to you, look around and describe, is there anything there for you?
Just go into the sky.
You just go off into the sky. So just feel yourself floating, drifting up and up and up. And as you drift up higher and higher, you're releasing all the memories from that life. As you shed your soul, as it gets lighter and lighter, and see ahead a cloud, and within that cloud there's an archway. I want you to make your way now, zoning in now, all the way into that cloud and to that archway. And as you step through the arch, you'll be stepping into your soul group and your soul family. So I want you to stay there now and be in that scene and feel that energy, and tell me, do you feel or sense your soul family there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Describe them to me. What do they look like?
Tall.
They're tall.
And grey.
And
beams of light.
grey beams of light. I want you to connect with those tall grey beams of light, and as you scan them, see if one of those tall grey beams of light, one of those souls, steps forward, and ask them what message can they give you for today.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah. Ask them, has she progressed from that previous life?
No.
No? What does she need to do then to move forward? Give her that message.
Look after other people.
Look after other people. So now that we've got that message from your soul group, I want you to bid them farewell, and I want to now talk to your higher self that is with you at all times. So take a deep breath in, and I want you just to step away from the body and allow your higher self to have your voice now and work with me. So, higher self, do you sense that you're male or female, or neither? Neither. So you're just energy. So I want to talk to you as just that energy. Energy. How many lives have you had with her?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. So what is it that you're working with her on?
Being stronger.
Being stronger. How's she doing today in this life?
Getting better.
Getting better. Very good. If you could give her a message today, what message would that be?
Keep going.
Well, energy, I want to do a body scan. So let's start at the top of the head like a beam of light and go through the head, around the back of the eyes, all the way down the cheekbones. I want you to go into that throat area and across the shoulders, down the torso, into the heart and the stomach area, all the way down the thighs to the knees, down to the ankles, to the tips of the toes. And tell me, is there any energy in our body that we can work with today?
Yeah.